Welcome back to ZSRx. We are still talking about self-publishing as digital publishing in a way, and we talked about a variety of self-publishing platforms, and I'm going to spend a little bit of time now talking about a local self-publishing platform that we're having a lot of luck with. Sure, we can and do use Amazon.com and other platforms to publish not just experiments like we did in the earlier lesson, but real scholarship, I'll say, work. This book was research performed by a student that is now available for sale, I guess, but more for inspection at Amazon.com in case folks are interested in buying it someday. That student is now, fair to say, a published author. But we've been wondering, wouldn't it be nice if we didn't have to wait overnight? And wouldn't it be nice if we didn't have to suffer the vagaries of Amazon.com's platform, including commissions and rights management and such? And if we had our own, we could publish a variety of items ad hoc, e-textbooks, course packs. We have a university press now. We could essentially convert their print products into e-books simply and quickly and well, if we were able to control the content entirely. The library could reorganize its institutional repository and other sort of special collections and render them republished, if you will, and maybe at the top of a variety of search engines thus. Not to mention the other departments on campus, admissions, athletics, who could actually sell game programs or guidebooks to a larger audience than any that might show up at a volleyball game, say. So we did some investigation, and we picked and chose this product called Tizra. When trying to describe Tizra, my joke is that it's like that old Saturday Night Live commercial. It's a dessert topping and a floor wax. It is a digital publishing platform and an e-commerce solution all in one. We can publish things and we can sell them in the same ecosystem, if you will, and it's all branded and legitimized by a Wake Forest network and cadre of content creators. And Tizra allows us to parse each page of content quite well. So we can now publish a poem at a time rather than an entire anthology at a time. In addition, and crucially, these newly digital materials are rendered accessible via a variety of mobile devices, including tablets and phones. That's hard to do natively, and one needs the technology that's provided by this kind of a hosted solution. So we got it a little while ago, and it works great. It looks great. It behaves as advertised, and we've been loading it up with a variety of content for the past year or so, including academic texts. Maybe somebody just wants that one equation and doesn't want to buy the whole thermodynamics textbook. We can do that on Tizra. Likewise, the University Press has been uploading their formerly print-only titles and is able to sell their Irish poetry books one poem at a time. Alright, this guy's my cue. I'm going to go online and show you what it looks like live. And here it is. wfu.tizrapublisher.com. Hard to remember, but easy to click. And you'll see it's got a little shopping cart there, and it's got a user interface that anyone who's looked at ebooks online before is going to be well familiar with. We've got some experimental student work in place, and you can feel free to click right through some of this text just like you could any other ebook products on any other platform. And it's got a nice table of contents. We have nice covers. There are some legit for sale items produced by esteemed Wake Forest affiliated scholars and authors and writers at prices stipulated by the content creator. And again, looks good, looks just like a regular book, acts like just like a regular book, except you can read it on your Kindle or your iPad or your phone or your laptop. And it handles long form narratives as well as short poems. Let's take a look at the press's collection here, and they've got a few books online now. And again, pretty interesting pricing models. You can buy the one book at a time for $9.95. You can subscribe to it for $1 for a limited period of time, or you can have all of the collection of the Wake Forest University ebooks for $19.95, down to one poem at a time. It's been fun. Here's a good example of the kind of thing you can do on this Tizra platform. Community Pearls really is a thrice translated work of a book called Pearls Around the Neck, which is an anthology of stories, poems, essays, interviews, and testimonies written by women around the globe. But it also includes some really striking images, and in 3 languages it would be tough to publish this in a way that would be rendered affordable for anyone to actually buy it. As a digital publication, this content can be provided to a worldwide audience free of charge. And the content creator, in this case, wants exactly that. So it's a nice marriage of images and technology in a way that a traditionally published book would be difficult to match. Here's another good example of a collection of poetry that is well placed in this Tizra platform. This content creator has won a few student awards, and she also happens to be a first-year student at Wake Forest University. And to her credit, she also happens to have about 50 poems ready to be published, well considered and carefully curated with images of her own making. And she wants to publish that work, and she wants to sell it for $2.99. And she's doing that via this Tizra platform in a way that makes it more legitimate, let's say, than by putting it into the Amazon.com ecosystem. There it would be a speck of sand on their vast beach, and at the Tizra, in the Tizra platform, it better stands out. But of course, none of these titles really receives, the kind of marketing that you might expect from a traditional publisher. Each word of these documents is indexed by the great Google, and there is serendipity involved in Google searches looking for a particular kind of content, and Wake Forest University will result in some happy coincidences. For example, if you do a Google search for a librarian's name that I happen to know wrote this book, but maybe you don't, so you look it up in the great Google, and there's the title you're looking for, and it puts you right back to this Tizra site with the full text, at your fingertips from the other authors as well. So I would contend that people can find this content on Tizra as easily as they can find it on Amazon.com or anywhere on the internet, as it is all truly connected. Let's take a break, and the next time we meet, we'll talk about, or I'll show you how we can get stuff on this platform ad hoc and or right quick. Talk to you soon.